Mother Goose is pretty good, I guess.
I thought it was pretty good too.
Yeah, probably those librarians are... I'm warming up to librarians.
What are you doing?
I'm playing. I'm an expert player.
You can't be serious.
I am. I'm a really good player. I know how to play very well.
You don't even know how to play.
I do so. I can do whatever I want and call it playing. Sometimes I eat grass.
That's not playing.
It is so.
Did you know that playing is one of the most important things to do when you're a child?
Yeah, but you probably need to have really expensive toys. And because I spent all my money on overdue fees, I don't have any.
That's not true. My friends Diana and Sylvia are here to show you on day 4 that there are things that you can play with right at home.
Like you don't need lots of money?
Exactly.
Will they show me what to do with these pens?
They probably won't do anything with the pens.
Oh, okay, well, let's watch anyways.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
There we go. Hello, my friends. We're going to do some really fun things with 2 paper plates. Wonder if you've got a couple of paper plates in your house. I was pretty lucky because I've got these ones, these nice bright green ones. But maybe even plastic plates. If you've got a couple of plastic plates, that will work too. So let's just tap your plates. Get yourselves a nice, cool, steady beat. Oh, hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, and at your feet. Ram, Sam, Sam, ram, Sam, Sam. A gooly, 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 ram, Sam, Sam. And at your knees. Raffy, Raffy. A gooly, 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 ram, Sam, Sam. Let's find the beat on your chest. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Net your hips. All the king's horses and all the king's men. And tap them here. Good. Put Humpty together again. Tap, tap, tap your plates as slowly as you can. Tap, tap, tap your plates as quickly as you can. And tap them way up high. And tap them way down low. And tap them in the middle just like so. Let's do that one again. Tap, tap, tap your plates as slowly as you can. Tap, tap, tap your plates as quickly as you can. And tap them way up high. And tap them way down low. And tap them in the middle just like so. And can you tap one on your shoulder? How about, can you tap one on your shoulder and tap one on your stomach at the same time? Tricky, hey? How about tap one on your head and tap one on your knee at the same time? Nice. Super tricky one. Can you tap behind your back? Yeah, you can. Nice. And bring them out. And let's tap them to say goodbye. So many fun things you can do with these. Hey, you can find some music at home and just like play it and play your plates along with it. Tap your plates to say goodbye, to say goodbye. Tap your plates to say goodbye, to say goodbye. Tap your plates to say goodbye. Tap your plates to say goodbye. Tap your plates to say goodbye, to say goodbye. Bye-bye, my friends. See you next time.
Good morning. Today we're going to make some Play-Doh with our children. This is a fun, easy recipe that you can do with you and your children, and it can be lots of help. First of all, we need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, 4 tablespoons of oil, and 4 tablespoons of cream of tartar. Our children can help us scoop the flour into the measuring cup. We can scoop the flour till the measuring cup gets nice and full of flour and you have a heaping mountain, and you can scrape it off with a spatula and pour it into your mixing bowl. We will need 1 more big cup of flour. Scoop the flour into your measuring cup. And it's so fun to use tools in the kitchen. And scrape off your volcano. And pour your flour into the bowl. Now you can just pour your flour into the bowl, or you can use different tools. You can use a funnel and see what happens when you pour it through the funnel. You can use a flour sifter and make a fine mist of snow tumble into your bowl. Or you can use a sieve and shake the flour into your mixing bowl. And then you can even use a colander and see what happens when you pour the flour into the colander and shake the rest of your flour into the bowl. So now you have 2 cups of beautiful soft flour into your bowl. To the 2 cups of flour, we're going to add some salt. We're going to put this little spout down, and we will watch as the salt cascades into the cup with a big waterfall of salt. You may have to shake it to break up the little lumps in the box. And then add it to the 2 cups of flour. So now you have 1 cup of salt and 2 cups of flour. To those 2 dry ingredients, you can add 4 tablespoons of cream of tartar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have your 3 dry ingredients, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 4 tablespoons of cream of tartar. And your children are really good mixers. They can mix up the really fine flour and the crystals of the salt till it goes round and round. And they'll become better with practice mixing things up. Sometimes there'll be little spills, but it is so fun to stir things together. While they're mixing the dry ingredients, you can prepare the oil in the water. Add 4 tablespoons of oil in the bottom of a measuring cup. To the 4 tablespoons of oil, fill up some very hot water. And this is the part the adults do. You can pour a cup of hot water into the dry ingredients. And to that cup of hot water, add 1 more cup, or half a cup of hot water. So you should have 1.5 cups wet ingredients. Then you can stir it all around. You can see how the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients are mixing together. You can hear some bubbles and squeaks as the two ingredients are coming together. And the bubbles are from the cream of tartar. They're releasing carbon dioxide. Now, as I'm making this mixture, I'm noticing that it's a little bit wet. So I'm going to add a little bit of flour, because you should have the texture of lumpy mashed potatoes. Oh, there it's coming. So as the wet ingredients and dry ingredients come together, you should have the mixture of lumpy mashed potatoes. And as the flour is absorbing the water and the oil, it'll get harder and harder to stir. And that means it's almost time to take it out of the bowl. So I like to have a little sprinkle of flour on my counter, and that helps the Play-Doh from sticking. And then we can knead it together. And kneading helps form the texture of the Play-Doh. Oh, this one's so nice and soft. And if you feel your Play-Doh needs a little bit more dry ingredients, just add a little bit more in. And you get this beautiful, soft Play-Doh that you can play with. And then you have a lump for your child. And maybe keep a lump to yourself. And you can have fun playing with the Play-Doh. And don't forget to use some of the kitchen tools to use when you're playing with the Play-Doh. You can dig out the potato mashers to mash in different patterns. You can have spatulas to lift the Play-Doh off the counter and flip them. And of course, you can cut and make 2 lumps. So remember, 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, 4 tablespoons of cream of tartar, 4 tablespoons of oil, and about 1.5 cups of water. And that will provide a beautiful, soft Play-Doh. And to keep your Play-Doh fresh, keep it in a covered container in the fridge, and it should keep for a good long time. Thank you for watching.
Hello, my friends. Today we are going to do a poem with some instruments, and it's kind of like a action poem as well. So you already have your spoons from when we did the rhythm sticks, so you know that those can be beautiful instruments. And a couple of days ago, no, actually I think it was just yesterday, we had the rockin' rhythms, so you know that rocks can be a really great instrument. I just went to my recycling and I've got some almond milk, and I found a wooden spoon in my kitchen. There's another instrument. And also in my recycling, I got this little container, and I just added a few little chickpeas in it. Put the lid on. There's another instrument. So this goes like this. Number 1 is the bear stomping his feet. Number 2 are the mice, quiet and sweet. Number 3 is the raccoon, brave and bold. And number 4 is the squirrel, collecting nuts for the cold. Do you want to do it again? Okay, you ready? Number 1 is the bear, stomping his feet. Number 2 are the mice, quiet and sweet. Number 3 is the raccoon, brave and And number 4 is the squirrel collecting nuts for the cold. Okay, you know what I want to do with this? So when I play this instrument, I want you to pretend that you are stomping like a bear. You ready? Let's practice. Stomping like a bear. Nice. And when I play this instrument, I want you to pretend you're the mice, quiet and oh so sweet, maybe scurrying around. And when I play this instrument, I want you to pretend that you're the raccoon. The raccoon's kind of just lumbering around looking for things. And when I play this one, I want you to pretend that you're the squirrels collecting nuts for the cold. All right? Okay, I'm going to play them, and not necessarily in this order, so you're really going to have to listen. So let's clean our elbows, and our belly button, and our ears. And, oh, clean your ears one more time so they're super ready to listen. Okay, you ready? What was that one? Yeah, the raccoon. Lumbering around like a raccoon. Yeah, like the little mice, scurrying all around like the little mice. Stomping your feet, bears, you're right. Yeah, the squirrel's collecting nuts for the cold. See how I'm not telling you now? I'm going to see if you remember. Nice. Did you get it? All right, let's do it one more time. Got your instruments in front of you. Number 1 is the bear, stomping his feet. Number 2 are the mice, quiet and sweet. Number 3 is the raccoon, brave and bold. Number 4 is the squirrel, collecting nuts for the cold. Nice. Thank you again for joining me. Hello, my friends. Hey, did you guys know that you have got everything in your kitchen necessary to make a really cool kitchen band? Like you've got spoons, pots and pans, the lids from pots, mixing bowls, colanders that you use to strain your spaghetti and your noodles, tins with spoons, post and mortars, maybe that you use for grinding up spices, measuring spoons or measuring containers, and flippers, little mixing bowls with little whisks. That's a cool sound, isn't it? And containers that you can fill with all sorts of things to make shakers. And you can have yourself a really great kitchen band. Here they come. The kitchen band is coming to town, coming to town, coming to town. The kitchen band is coming to town so early in the morning. And this is the way they play their instruments, play their instruments, play their instruments. This is the way they play their instruments so early in the morning. And play, play, play your music, play it loud and clear to tell the people everywhere the kitchen band is here. Super, super great for marching things too. Like get your, what should I use? Get your knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, Mother Brown. Knees up, everybody knees up, Mother Brown. And marching round and round, marching round and round. Marching, marching, everybody marching, marching round and round. And keep those knees up for the Grand Old Duke of York. He had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they're up, they're up. And when they're down, they're down. And when they're only halfway up, they're neither up nor down. And another really great thing that you can do is let's tell the Mortimer story. So once upon a time, there was a little boy, and his name was Mortimer. And Mortimer loved to make tons and tons and tons of noise. So his mama took him up the stairs. There's 8 stairs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And she put him into his bed and she said, "Now, Mortimer, be quiet." Mortimer went, "Okay, yep, for sure. I'm going to be really quiet." And down the stairs she went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But you're not going to believe this. As soon as she got to the bottom of the stairs, Mortimer sang. Got it ready? Let's make some noise. Ring, clang, battle, bing, bang, gonna make my noise all day. Ring, clang, battle, bing, bang, gonna make my noise all day. Well, Mortimer's father heard all this noise and went up the stairs. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And said, "Now, Mortimer, be quiet." And Mortimer went, "Yeah, okay, for sure. I'm going to be super, super quiet." And his daddy went down the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But as soon as he got to the bottom of the stairs, Mortimer sang. Ready? Ring, clang, battle, bing, bang, gonna make my noise all day. Ring, clang, battle, bing, bang, gonna make my noise all day. Well, Mortimer's 7 brothers and sisters heard all this noise, and they went thundering up the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they said in their great big voices, "Mortimer, be quiet!" And Mortimer went, "Okay, yep, for sure. Shh, I'm going to be really, really quiet." And down the stairs they went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you think Mortimer was quiet? Can you believe it? As soon as they got to the bottom of the stairs, Mortimer sang, "Ring, clang, battle, bing, bang, gonna make my noise all day. Ring, clang, battle, bing, bang, gonna make my noise all day." Well, way down at the end of the street, there was 2 police officers, and they said, "Who is making all this noise? Who's disturbing the peace around here?" And everybody pointed upstairs to where Mortimer was. So up the stairs they went with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and they put their hands on their hips and they said, Mortimer, be quiet. And Mortimer went, yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm going to be super, super quiet. And down the stairs they went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as soon as they got to the bottom of the stairs, oh my goodness, you're not going to believe this. Do you think he was quiet? He wasn't, was he? You ready? Let's play 'em. He sang, ring, clang, bada bing bang, gonna make my noise all day. Ring, clang, bada bing bang, gonna make my noise all day. Oh my goodness. Nobody knew what to do about Mortimer. They all said, what are we going to do about this little boy that just won't be quiet? And they all started arguing, and Mortimer got so tired of waiting for somebody to come and tell him to be quiet. Do you know what he did? You're right. He fell fast asleep. Fun, hey? Let's tap an instrument to say goodbye. Tap your instruments to say goodbye, to say goodbye. Tap your instruments to say goodbye, to say goodbye. Play your instruments to say goodbye. Play your instruments to say goodbye. Play your instruments to say goodbye, to say goodbye. Thanks for joining me today, and have a super duper fun time with your kitchen band.